duos. We'll see both of them tomorrow, and what a way to do.
Last opportunity, and they wanted to be there. They wanted 2 seats on the stage in each one of the competitions and have really separated themselves. But speaking of somebody who separated themselves, Zexro and Vinny. Zexro, the original pioneer of the my wall now. I'm going at you. I will win the game with 16 plus eliminations, and there's nothing you can do about it. Him and Vinny broke through everything, coming over not only Zexro's wrist issues, but a little bit of kind of turbulence between them. They're actually not even going to be dueling after this competition, so this will be a last hurrah, and let's see what Zexro and Vinny have to say.
We've got Vinny and Zexro here. Very excited to see you guys. I know that a lot of people are thrilled and excited to see what you guys have planned for today. You both have been competing both very well in duos and solos over the course of the year. How do you think that the competition today is going to compare to the rest of the competitions that you've had leading up to the scrims, whatever the case may be?
For sure, the competition's definitely going to be hard today. Probably the hardest competition yet, but I'm very confident for us to succeed today. So
awesome. Well, we believe in you guys. Now, Zexro, you told us after qualifying for the last week of duos that you were suffering from some tendonitis. Preparing for a competition like this, especially at such a high caliber, there's got to be a lot of stress involved with that. How have you been physically preparing for today?
So basically, I didn't really play much, and then I would just VOD review and everything. I would just play on the qualifier days, take a lot of a leave, you know, and then it started going away at the end, and then qualified, so we're chilling.
Fantastic. Well, we're all really excited to see you guys. I know that a lot of people are, a lot of TSM fans here and all over the world. It's going to be a great day.
There you have it. It's proof that it's not all about just grinding and playing all the way through. You got to do your VOD review. You got to take care of your body, get those wrist stretches in. That's Zexro's story there. We'll see how they perform today. We've got one final group of duos to let on the floor. It's going to be Serpent and Hype, Wolfies and Rojo, Skype and Vato, Borwins and Tux, Kluja and Thomas HT, and then finally Puz and Ming.
I mean, there's so many players in here you can call out. Serpent and Hype were the original. Can you translate it to Sunday? They won so many of those semifinals, and in the last week, were able to do it. I got an opportunity to actually talk with Rojo in the practice room, and he says he's excited to be here, wants to play, wants to get on the stage, and knows he'll be able to enact their game plan. He wouldn't tell me what it was, and I wouldn't leak it anyway. Though the stream duo, kind of a little bit of parity there between Vinny and Zexro. Skype battling a ton of wrist issues and then able to overcome it, and I got to speak with him as well, and he's like, I'm just happy. I'm glad I'm here, man. And there was a fantastic post he did about it.
Yeah, he had that Twit Longer where he basically went through how he lost his confidence because of his wrist issue and then gained it back because of the support of all you guys at home who supported Skype through his journey, and the French community doing so as well. Moving on forward, Borwin and Tux, somebody I think is very interesting because they qualified and moved through the entire, they switched duos at the last second, so same thing.
And then you have Kluja, a player who qualified as well for the solo competition, and Thomas, his partner from Singularity, spot. And on top of that, their consistent placements earned them that alternate spot coming out of the regions. We had an opportunity to talk with them and have a package set up, and let's see what they had to say.
저는 밍이라고 하고 이제 아시아에서 진출하였습니다. 저는 퍼즈라고 하고 아시아에서 진출한 사람입니다. 가장 좋은 성적을 내서 대체 선수로 뽑혀서 왔더니 이제 아시아에서 듀오 한 팀이 진출을 못해서 저희가 이제 좋은 기회를 얻게 되어서 이렇게 진출하게 되었어요. 온라인에서 상금을 이렇게 받으면서 같이 경쟁하는 게 마음에 들었어요. 유럽 선수들과 해보고 싶었어요.
저도요.
게임하기 전에 이제 계속 어떻게 게임을 플레이할지 생각을 하고 하는 거죠. 그냥 연습을 최대한 시간에 맞게 활용을 하고 최대한 많이 노력을 하다 보면
I mean, I can only imagine what is going through their heads. First, taking the top spot in a week where there wasn't a qualification spot, and then having one of the most consistently best placements, then being chosen as an alternate, and finding out you're going to be competing, having a chance to represent Asia and South Korea here. And they are very good. They're known for playing aggressively, trying to find a side of a zone, box themselves up, and get some shots towards the side of the rotation. If they can get that position, don't expect them to not be dangerous, because they will make some waves, and that's the competition. Those are all the players. Those are the 100 best Fortnite players in the world, the 50 best duos. And now there's a duo in particular. We talked about it. The loudest duo when they're announced. They want to be the loudest duo when all is said and done. We have Mitro and Mongrel down on the floor. Jordan, what do they have to say?
We are all so excited to see these two play, and honestly, to hear their comms. It's one of my favorite things when I watch these guys play. Now, competing online and competing at a LAN is two very, very different things, obviously. What is the preparation like going into competing at a LAN together?
Competing at LAN is definitely different. Personally, I like it more just because I like the environment, but online is easier, but I don't know, I just like LAN more.
Fair. You can't beat the energy in a stadium like this. A lot of people are really excited and stoked to be here, and especially to see you guys play. We can't wait.
Thank you so much, Jordan. And now just those guys, they sound excited, but that's it. Enough from us talking. The 50 best duos in the world are on the stage competing for their share of $15 million, Ball. And I mean, 6 games away from winning $3 million to the top duo.
Just think about that. 6 games, and then we'll find out who is the best duo in the world. Hands down, no question about it, the best. 6 games. We're going to do that real soon.
The duos world champions will be crowned, but that's it. The pre-show is over. Enough from us up here. We'll be breaking down gameplay later. We're going to toss it on inside to kick the show off. You guys have a good one.
It's amazing. It's like you feel so free. It's ridiculous. And then we just kind of watched like our names pop up on the screen. It was pretty surreal.
It was a huge sigh of relief. All the hard work we did just finally paid off. We were kind of going nuts.
He finds the zone. He has to go forward though because there's that change in elevation. He finds the first shot, can't find the second, and he does! Speed left.
That is why he's a World Cup qualifier. This is it right here, the 1v1. Who is the other player that's
He takes what? Damage to himself, and all of a sudden it's complete chaos.
What a win! Victory Royale! GG!
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the Fortnite World Cup Finals live from my hometown, baby, New York City. Where you at? Where you at? That's what I like to hear. That's what I like to hear. This is it, people. The moment that we've been waiting for. 10 weeks of competition leads to this. I'm your host, Golden Boy, and I couldn't be more pumped to be here because we're about to see the greatest Fortnite players in the world go up against each other in duos competition. Millions in prizing on the line, and most importantly, what's right behind me, the championship, the trophy, and the first ever Fortnite World Champion. We're going to crown that today, and it's going to be awesome. And I want to know if everyone here in the Arthur Ashe Stadium, are you hyped? Are you ready? You know what? Maybe I can't do the job. I think this will do some justice.
No pain, no gain. No guts, no glory. I'm a one-man army. Ain't a one-man army. Ain't a weapon formed against me. And you already know the rest, so you know your best ain't gonna stress me. If you the best, I'm the next thing. You can do it too.
Now, I know everyone here is excited to get to the games, and we're going to do so in a little bit. The players are gearing up and getting ready to go. You know that each and every one of you inside of this stadium, you're just pumped. You've had your opportunity to go out to the festival. You've managed to meet up with your friends and enjoy some great times here in New York City. And obviously, our players are here to win a world championship. And the good news is we have two players standing by with Jordan Fisher, who are looking like they can contend for the top of the mountain.
Thank you, GB. You are a handsome man. Now, I'm going to be super honest and very forward right now when I say that I've got two of my favorite people in this stadium right now that are competing together. Two of my favorite people to play with, two of my favorite people to watch and study. We have Sean and Aiden. Aiden, one of the most dominating controller players in the world, and he's proved it time and time again. With Sean on mouse and keyboard, one of the most mechanically skilled and gifted players in all of Fortnite. Now, with this combination of one of you on a controller and one of you on mouse and keyboard, there's got to be some pretty unique strategy that you guys can pull together. Can you talk to me a little bit about that?
Yeah, our synergy is great. Like you said, he's one of the best mechanical players. His tunnels are insane. Like, it's just insane watching him play. And just, you know, me being an aggressive player and having good aim, we really combo together well. I'm hoping we're going to do good.
1,000%. Now, Sean, you both competed in the Pro-Am yesterday, which was a lot of fun. We all know that was a very sweaty lobby. But your thought process, your strategy going into today, tell me how that differs from yesterday and your performance there.
Well, I think yesterday was like super fast-paced. You had to get kills to place well. But today we're going to go for endgame, play super slow, and let's hope we can kill it endgame.
Fantastic. Well, we're all so excited to see you guys. GB, what do you have for us?
Always a pleasure to hear from the Ghost duo. They're going to look to go to the top, and they very well might do that. Now, I asked you guys earlier, I said, are you ready? So I'm going to ask you again, New York City, are you ready? Oh, no, I got to take the earpiece off. New York City, this is my hometown, and I know we can make some noise, so I'm going to ask you one more time. Are you ready? The Fortnite World Cup Finals start now. Let's send it over to your casters, Courage and Ninja.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is time. The Fortnite World Cup Finals live from New York City. Everything on the line here today. My name is Jack Courage Dunlop. And well, guess what? I'm joined by a surprise guest appearance, Tyler Ninja Blevins. I am so excited for today's action. Ninja, dude, the emotion here is insane.
You have no idea, man. These guys have been playing for months, practicing, doing nothing but thinking, eating, sleeping, breathing Fortnite.
That's it, and it's all led to this. I know the nerves absolutely at an all-time high.
I'm nervous right now.
I'm just casting. I'm not even playing. Meanwhile, they're paying for $15 million, but it's not your normal Fortnite rules we're going to be playing today. Let's take a look at the format, catch everyone up to speed. I know a lot of new eyes will be on Fortnite competitive today. And Ninja, here's the format for points. So, this is duos. If you place in the top 15 duos in this game, they earn 3 points. Top 10, they earn 5 points. Top 5, they earn 7 points. And finally, the Victory Royale, they earn 10 points. Now, those points cannot stack, meaning in a game, you can only get a max of 10 placement points. Also, 1 point per elimination. So finding that good balance between elims and placements will be very key. Here's the prize money breakdown. And Ninja, you've been involved in competitive gaming for a long, long time. Have you ever seen anything like this?
No. I mean, you're looking at first place, $3 million. I mean, heck, I'd even settle for third at 1.8.
settle for 1 point.
I'll settle. No, we've been playing. We've both been competing for a long time, and I've been competing for almost 10 years. Prize pool's never even come close to this. This is life-changing.
Yeah, absolutely mind-blowing numbers right there. Again, everyone who made it this far, $50,000 in their pocket, but their eyes are on that top 10. They want to jump up that prize money ladder. Again, we are live right now from the Fortnite World Cup Finals. There are so many talented players here today from across the world. We want to hear your thoughts on Twitter. Use the hashtag Fortnite World Cup. Really, anywhere you can use hashtags. I know we both have our predictions, though.
Absolutely.
Who
you want to go first?
No. You go first. Who for you is your standout that you're looking to see if they can take it home today?
Dude, man, I mean, I gotta give it up to Mongol and Mitro. I think they're gonna definitely close it out. They've been. I really am just super interested to see how they play. I've been watching a lot of their World Cups after they've already qualified. Hands down, one of the most aggressive duos throughout the qualifications. But are they going to do that here? Are they going to go for placement, or are they going to still W key like they've always been doing?
That's typically been their gameplay of choice. There's a look again at Mongrel and Mitro, both qualifying from Europe. You see, last time they played, in the week they qualified, their drop of choice was Loot Lake.
Yeah.
So will that remain the same today? These early game battles, these fights for the different points of interest will be so key. You go with a European duo.
Yeah.
I'm picking a European duo as well. Another young squad, Mr. Savage M and Benji Fishy. Dude, Mr. Savage M is cold-blooded. Every time I met him, I'm scared of him. And they're absolutely insane, as you can see right here on your screen. We'll get those pictures fixed, don't worry. But either way, these guys are two absolute tanks. And Ninja, you've watched all these guys. Yeah. You're absolutely one of the best players in the world, but it's almost like these guys are in a class of their own.
They are, man. I mean, I've competed against some of these guys in some other online tournaments as well. And, literally watching Benji just slay out an entire lobby by himself in squads it's like it's art, man. You know what these guys do, it's art. So enjoy.
I know Mr. Savage in a public match got like 40+ eliminations in Season 9, which is unheard of, all by himself, solo squads. There are so many ways you can watch, though, this weekend. I've been just looking at my phone already. I'm seeing 1 million+ of you guys tune in. As you guys know, so many ways to watch. You've got Twitch, YouTube, Twitter, everywhere where there's live streams. Also, a new Fortnite.com/watch feature that you can go take a look at. You'll see some different individual feeds there that will be a crazy, unique way to watch Fortnite competitive for the first time. I know everyone at home looking forward to seeing their top players perform. This place now, Ninja, is insane.
Oh, it's packed, man.
This is one of the most ridiculous arenas I think I've ever seen for an esports event, and I know people flooding on in from the outside. Yeah. I just can't wait to get it started.
Dude, this is literally what I've been waiting for like 3-4 months.
Yeah.
The best of the best, all in the same lobby. All right, in the qualifying matches on Sunday, you're playing against, in a lobby, maybe like 4 or 5 of the teams who are actually here right now, but now this is going to be all of them in the same lobby. Every single battle is going to be the best players in the world fighting against one another. I'm excited to watch the early game when they're landing in their spots. I'm excited to watch the mid game during the rotations. I'm going to be taking notes, and you guys should too.
Yeah. Also, other things that note to take to bring up. We're going to be playing on siphon settings here, increased material favorite. Do you want to explain for everyone at home exactly how that all works?
I'd absolutely love to. So unlike normal matches, when you get an elimination, all right, you're going to be granted with 50 health or 50 shield, depending on what you're missing. And that's also going to give you 1 point as well. They also drop 50 mats of each, wood, brick, and metal. So, eliminations are definitely going to pay off early game as you guys can stack up those materials.
Yep. And remember, that is when you get a full elimination, not when you knock down an opponent.
Correct.
So if I knock a player, you'll see in this, a lot more times teams will immediately try to finish that elimination, get the health, go pick up the materials, maybe secure some extra loot. There's a look at the lobby screen. And, Ninja, I was laughing with you earlier when the players were warming up earlier today because they got some warm-up games in. Obviously, for many of them, it's their first time in a major LAN event. They wound up going through and they were just sitting at the spawn island like they were right now. I mean, look at the build battles happening on spawn island. They're all editing. They're all aiming. None of them are just sitting still. The nerves running through them insane. The average age in today's tournament, 16 years old. Some of these guys are going to walk away with $1 million+ this weekend. At 16, What would you have spent your money on? I don't even want to know. Why not even ask that? Probably
16, man. Just a bunch of candy and energy drinks, man. I didn't really.
So basically the same as today.
Exactly. Nothing really would change. Nothing's changed.
No, it's so much fun, man. Again, people flowing on into the venue, looking at these duos, looking at these contested areas, right? Loot Lake has been a very hot topic.
Yeah, man.
You know, Aiden had been landing there throughout all qualifiers. You see, Mongrel and Mitro, I've been hearing some notes about, Tilted Towers and or Neo Tilted, as it's now called, of where they're going to go. In your opinion, right now you play 6 games.
Yep.
You know how detrimental it could be to your mental state if you have one where you kind of drop right off spawn and get taken out.
Yeah.
What is your game plan here? Are you going for it? You don't care how many people land there? You just go and play your game? Or
No, I think
you shy away? What do you do?
No, man, these guys have been practicing. They know. They know that they're going to be contested. Yeah. They know that, and they're not, if they're intelligent players, they're going to play exactly how they've been practicing the last 10 World Cup qualifiers. They're going to go exactly where they go. They're going to push where they're going to push. And, they're not going to care who it's going to be. Now, me, honestly, I'd like to say that that's how I play. But, dude, in a situation like this, I think that if I saw someone contesting my drop, I'd definitely defer and try to go somewhere else.
Yeah.
But, you have one bad game. Getting over that's going to be a huge mental obstacle, right? You get knocked first. Yeah. That's going to be something that you're going to be thinking about in the second game, the third game. Oh, my God, should we change our landing spots? And then if you're thinking like that, it's over. Dude.
Yeah, and I keep seeing you look down. You're like eagerly wanting to talk about this map. We have what the first map is going to be in front of us. But again, guys, there's so many exciting things going on in the world of Fortnite right now. One of the new limited time modes that is actually going on. Prop Hunt. We watched a little bit of it yesterday, but again, made by Stray Kite. It's a fun little hide and go seek game almost, Ninja.
Prop Hunt is the greatest thing that Fortnite has created from creative. It is amazing. It is hilarious. I mean, we're literally getting angry and but also just laughing hysterically right when we're about to make it into the incinerator and get our points. It's just so fun. I mean, you could be a toilet. You want to be anything. You want to be a pink flamingo, a bus. Go for it. Dude.
Go for it.
Just go for it.
Yeah, we've had some fun games of Prop Hunt that we play. But again, right now, live in the gameplay for free, Prop Hunt. A little bit different than the competitive settings. Obviously, Arena, it's been talked about, Ninja. This is the most played in qualifier for a tournament ever in the history of gaming. 40 million competitors, down to the top 200. To be exact, 178 because of the double qualified players.
Right.
And that is, you can't even put in your head just how insane those numbers are.
I think it's just important to show and let everyone know that, man. Just Epic continues to change the game, making these qualifiers online. It just allowed so many of these kids to be here today because they've been able to play it, from the comfort and safety of their home instead of traveling across the world just to qualify.
Yeah.
So I think this is one of the first times we've seen something like this, a qualifying like this, and dude, I'm just excited to watch these kids dominate the next freaking 4 hours, 6 hours. I'm ready to stay here all night.
Hey, I'm down to stay here all night. I have no problem with that. I'm sure the Arena is as well. When you talk about LAN events, right, you have so much competitive experience. You've been to so many across different games and genres. The one thing that stands out to me, though, it will never feel the exact same as it does as playing at home. So for these guys, what are some tips that you can share or you think that they should kind of take into account as they're playing, maybe on LAN for the first time?
Well, do what I always tell people when they're saying, hey, Ninja, I'm going to a tournament. Any advice, right? It's do exactly what you do at home, all right? If you wear socks and, no shoes at home, that's what you're going to do. If you don't wear any socks at all or you wear sandals, you wear that. If you wear nothing but sweats and PJs when you're gaming and practicing, that's exactly what you should be wearing right now when you're competing, right?
Yep.
Don't try to change anything up. Drink what you normally drink before the games, water, energy drinks, whatever the case may be, or, eat what you're going to eat. Do not change anything up. It's very important to get in that mental state of what you do and how you've been practicing the entire time at home.
I've even heard of stuff as far as don't change your sleep schedule and what you're trying to do for this. Literally take it like it normally is. Now, again, we talk about how there's $30 million on the line of the Fortnite World Cup Finals across today and tomorrow, but there's already been $3 million in prize money given away this weekend. That happened yesterday at the Creative World Cup Finals. Let's take a look.
Kitty Plays, and we're here in the player lounge right now, joined by the winners of the Creative World Cup. First of all, congratulations. Now, Scissors, how does it feel now to solidify that title?
It's kind of awesome considering I love creative mode. It's thriving, it's awesome, I love it.
Now, Tyler, did you ever believe that you guys would secure the position here today?
Yeah, I always knew we had it in the bag. You know, we're the week 1 qualifiers. We're the most stacked team. There was no competition. Just when the last map was a death run, I knew we had that in the bag. We got some good players here. I knew Zan would clutch up, and he did just that.
You could tell he lifted the finger. He said, we need 1 coin. Just grab this coin right down here. If he can do this without being eliminated.
Here it is. The win. Oh, he missed it, but gets it with the trap trigger.
You realize that one jump won this group here an extra $1 million.
It's unreal. Like, if you want to practice with death runs, you need to, like, do it slow. Don't go in blindly. Like, try and, like, change everything you do every time you fail.
Suzu, can you see yourself doing even more with creative? I mean, the success of today. Will you continue to go and play creative maps?
I think I would definitely stay consistent with creative because I feel like there's a lot of potential in creative still. And yeah, definitely this is my thing.
But I want to go down the line and see what each of you guys plan on doing with that prize.
I would probably end up like saving most of the money, maybe like some investments.
He's 18 and he just won $336,000. What are you going to do with the prize?
Rent? Yeah, I think rent.
I'm going to be responsible. I'm going to save my money.
I am going to be responsible and probably just invest most of it and try and get even more money back.
All right, guys, congratulations again. Absolutely outstanding job. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and I cannot wait to see what the future of Creative Fortnite looks like.
The Creative World Cup Finals, so much fun yesterday. Again, congratulations to Scissors and his team. $1.3 million won. I'm going to address the elephant in the room here, and it's not Tim the Tabman. You didn't win that, Tyler.
That's correct.
What exactly happened here?
That's correct. No, we got 4th place, but, you know, the crew that I picked out, man, Pal, Taco, and Kaz, just a good bunch of kids, man. I mean, I think, and I also got to meet a lot of the creators, the ones who developed a lot of the maps. And just a lot of passion from these guys, man. And, you know, I was really happy that I was able to, not even me, together as a unit, we pulled in, you know, 300 or 295,000 as a team. Dude. I mean, little whips, man. You know, we were just killing it, little ice creams. But that event was so incredible. And just another thing that kind of came out of nowhere again, that Epic changed the game with creative. You know what I mean? It kind of popped up out of nowhere. All these people, so many people. There were hundreds of people here because of creative.
Yeah. And again, I know I talked to Scissors about it too. He can't believe just how far it's gone from his original runs he made to now. It kind of inspired one of the 3 maps yesterday for you. What was your favorite? Was it kind of the prop hunt mode? Was it the run?
Junkyard Juke, bro.
Okay.
Hands down, Junkyard Juke is the most fun game I've ever played. I mean, if you're going to go in with a crew of like 32 people, if you can even muster up a crew of 32 people, like I want that to be a playlist where I can just go and play Junkyard Juke, and it just fills in 32 people. Hey. It's so much fun, man.
I'm with that. What about, should we get the whole squad together? Or
I'm down with. Oh, we totally should. We should get a massive content creation squad and just go into that. It'd be the most funny thing in the world. Hey, I mean, there's nothing greater when you're a little teddy bear and you're just walking around like trying to make it in. It's amazing, man.
Hey, listen, it's all fun and games here. Obviously, the theme of this weekend, things going on outside of the fan festival. There's also the Battle Pass redemption. Everyone here has got tickets, has the commemorative tickets. So many things to look back on and remember these moments. For a lot of people here, whether they're players or the individuals and fans who traveled, it's their first time to New York City. Such a legendary, iconic place to have this major event. You see, again, the crowd continuing to fill on in, just getting some final things set up for the game so we can get it all launched for you. But trust me, we're all eagerly awaiting the start as well. So many organizations represented throughout the weekend, and I have just received the word that we want, Ninja. The game is ready to go.
I'm ready. The first Vic Roy, man. Who's it going to be, guys? All right, I want you guys to scream out your favorite duos right now, man. Let's make some noise.
Who do you think's going to win today? Scream it. I want to hear. Oh, it's gibberish. None of it makes sense.
I think I hear Mongrel, Mitro.
Here we go. Ladies and gentlemen, the Fortnite World Cup Finals duo competition begins right now.
This is going to be intense. I mean, there's nothing more, honestly, nerve-wracking than the initial launch. Off the bus, man. You're flying. Someone's going to die. Someone's going to be eliminated. Who's going to be the first one?
Yep.
You don't want to be the first one knocked out in the World Cup. You know, I mean, literally, I knocked him like, it was the first game in the Pro-Am, and that was just amazing. You can't live that down. I don't want to be the first person knocking this.
No, for sure. As now we immediately hop on board with my pick to dominate today, Benji Fishy and Mr. Savage, and they're heading right towards Happy Hamlet, a place they've called home so many times. And This is contested.
It's already
so
contested.
You're flying on into here, Ninja. The early game so key, and already Veggie Fishing trying to put shots down range with that revolver, but area is contested. You see they're kind of split from each other right now. What are their comms like in this exact moment?
I mean, I think right now they're just going to be trying to hear exactly where these guys are, footsteps, any type of information they can pass off to one another is going to be very important. They've been practicing this landing. I'm pretty sure I watch these guys play literally every week because they're from EU, so they were before NA qualifiers. And yeah, this is exactly where they normally land. Savage and Benji, they don't always land on top of one another. And you're honestly at a disadvantage if you do land in the same house because you're going to be getting less shields of one another, right? Less chances of getting shotguns and things like that. And I'm just interested to see how they're going to play this out. Are they going to be aggressive? Or are they going to back down?
Well, we just saw the first zone has been revealed, and it is a northern side zone, so anyone in Happy Hamlet not safe. Polar Peak, Frosty Flight, Paradise Palms, Lucky Landing, all not safe. As we continue to keep an eye on this fight, 98 players remaining right now in this game. Now, we mentioned the increased material farming right now, so you're hitting a couple trees, you're getting 20, 30 materials like it's nothing. Let's shift our focus, though, towards the middle of the map here at Dusty Divot, and it looks like Landjock and Punisher go out very, very early in this first game to Tetra and Eclipse, the new Rogue members.
They're wasting a lot of material right now. You can already see it. You've got only a match left. That's 10 builds. These early game fights are always so detrimental. You have to be very, very, very particular with how many mats you're going to use when you're trying to ramp rush somebody, because if you make it there and they shoot you out and you have no mats, I mean, you're left with literally nothing to protect yourself with.
And look at the advantage that you now have. Tetra hasn't had any shields, but because 2 eliminations come on through, he gets both. That's 50 shield per elim, putting him at max HP, and now he can completely change how he takes this fight. It's not like the normal games where you're still stuck at 100 health and you might second guess what you want to do. You might play a little more passively. No, because of those early elims, they now have out the Asian duo pushing towards that top Dusty Divot side of XXM and Mend, and now they're sitting pretty. Divot all to themselves. They've got metal galore here as well as wood. The one material that really be lacking is going to be stone.
Yeah, definitely going to be lacking stone. They can get a 500 metal, which is going to be their most valuable asset here, landing in Dusty. What I'm just interested to see is, you know, they have no rotation items when you're looking over there, so hopefully they find something that's going to help them rotate later. There are no balls that spawn in Dusty, so no ballers. It's going to be very difficult to make it to the late game if you guys don't have some sort of crazy rotation, shadow bombs, anything like that.
Here's another fight going on towards Fatal Fields, and with how little materials there are, you got to think these players down low who are already just on light HP are in a tough spot, and there it is. Scarlet and his duo, Bell, get the quick elimination onto Brush. And that's going to push back Brush's duo into Fatal Fields and try to hide for a brief moment. Another rough start right there. So much stone in Fatal Fields. I feel like Fatal Fields is a underrated landing spot.
I think you can get everything at Fatal Fields. You definitely get wood and brick very quickly, and then there's definitely some metal that you can gather around. You know, there's a bunch of cars and things like that. Some tractors there in the sticks. But listen, man, I'm really curious as to why they're not pushing Sizz.
Well, it's kind of a double-edged sword too, because yes, Sizz is by himself, but we've all experienced how easily you can hide in that brush there in the cornfields. And Sizz Lucky, these top players who land Fatal Fields know how to actually navigate the loot in the corn without breaking the corn. So
I need to break the corn every time.
Right, same. I'm not good enough to know, but there's a certain path you can go on, and Sizz Lucky will actually be able to go back and pick up Brush's cards. So this is key.
You think you should go
Reboot
for it?
Vans, remember, when you get brought back, you only have 100 HP and a common pistol. That will bring a lot of attention over. If you are Scarlet and Bell, are you sprint back over that fight? I think so. Now across the map, though. An engagement going out between KBB, Yuang, and their duo up against Vinny and Zexro, and there's the knock right there, Ninja.
Drum shotgun's very powerful. It's definitely underrated. You can get inside somebody's one-by-one right there. I mean, there's another knock with the drum shotgun, just absolutely wreaking havoc. Yuang trying to take this wall. I think his teammate is not going to be able to stay alive, so it's going to be Zex and Yu. He's got the shield advantage. All he has to do is play this patient. I'm going to be pretty sure that these guys don't have that many materials, so just needs to spray it out and hopefully find a chance to take him down, but he's healing up.
Yeah, Zexro has minis as well as big shields, so we'll be able to get back to full shield. And Yuang now in a tough spot. Do I try to go?
Zex definitely can interrupt this now. He took too long to start going with the res, but it looks like he's just going to be going for the reloads, taking his time, and he might be dipping out, maybe trying to. He's definitely staying aggressive, but he's going to get the revive off, and now it's a 2-on-1 again.
Zexro staying confident, though. Knowing right now still At over 150 HP, the teammate has to be at 30 health. The wall comes through, trying to
Not gonna
spray
get
it, and it's not going to happen. And you see Zexro right there, hands right to his head. Some solid damage done, but Yuang dropped down to 59 HP. But with that elimination, we'll bump back up to over 100. Very, very close right there, Ninja, with the drum shotgun.
Very important is checking out the Storm right now. A lot of these players, there's a lot. You guys can't see the screen, but there are plenty of people who are outside. They're going to have to start their rotations in. And this is actually where a lot of very talented players with their aim can clean up a lot of kills. This is actually my teammate and I's reverse. Our strategy was to try to get in those spots where you can beam people who are going to be flying throughout the sky using a lot of the slipstreams and just taking advantage of, your incredible accuracy.
A little update, too, on Sizlucky. They did get the reboot in Fatal, so they're both back in play. Look at how slow this lobby is going, folks. 92 players left, and a definite fan favorite here. Nate Hill and Funk of FaZe Clan currently set on up near Lazy Lagoon. And Ninja, this is your landing spot that you went to with your duo reverse. What are maybe some little tips and tricks for players at home who like to land here?
Yeah, all right, so there's, if you go on the boat, on the ship, every single one of the masts is like worth 200 wood. So you definitely want to go for those. You can easily get max wood in Arena in probably less than 10 seconds. And also there are some metal anchors in town that you can get for about 300 metal, which is, like the most valuable material that you can get. I mean, I'm just 91 players. I mean, have we talked about Storm Surge? I mean,
we haven't yet. I was going to let that be a bridge when we cross it, but
because 91 people left. I mean, how soon is it going to be?
We're going to have Storm Surge in every game.
Yeah, I mean, it's going to be like. This is going to be nuts. If you guys don't know what Storm Surge is, basically the team that has done the least amount of damage is going to start taking damage until they get above the damage threshold.
Yes, and it tells the players on their screen what the damage threshold is. If you're used to playing at home, you probably have never experienced Storm Surge in a normal game, but it is very common in competitive because everyone wants to last until late game, earn those extra points, and wind up getting those placement points to come on through. Watching Letwick and Flexi right now, it's so scrappy, Ninja. It's not your normal game where you get to loot up and freely grab everything you want. Here, I mean, look at the inventory. A common heavy assault rifle, 2 heavy bullets.
Yeah, I mean, people are not going to be able to loot. They're not going to be able to loot normally. I mean, you have every single spot is definitely going to be contested or have talented players who are surrounding you. You got to be constantly worried about getting sniped from the side. All it takes is 2 seconds of being caught off guard, and you can get dinked twice with an infantry rifle, and boom, there goes 160 health, man, just like that.
89 players left now in the lobby as Twiz and Cover H, the duo, do get cut down. 45 duos remaining. The second zone has just been revealed, and again, Storm Surge will begin after that. I absolutely think it's going to happen. That will be for 70-plus players. So you keep that in mind as this goes on. Players who haven't really done any damage will know that they're going to be at a point where their hand is going to be forced. They're going to have to put on a little bit of aggression. You're going to see the game pick up just a little bit here. There's Snappy and Red Rush already in the next zone. They're more than happy to just farm up this metal structure and claim it as their own.
They're actually very centralized as well.
Yep.
I mean, a really great strategy that you're going to see a lot of people going to be using throughout this weekend in solos and in duos is to just try to get in the dead center of the second zone and honestly just kind of pray that the circle is going to continue to rotate in your favor. I mean, I'm still looking at a lot of these guys' inventories. One guy just gets knocked in front of him. Like, going to try to save his teammate. It's not going to happen. But there's not a lot of rotation items. I haven't seen a lot of shockwave grenades. I haven't seen a lot of shadow bombs. I don't see any launch pads in anyone's inventory.
Yeah.
It's going to be such a the rotations late game are going to be nuts. People are going to get lasered out of the sky.
And Letwick now all by himself in a 1 versus 2 as his teammate did go down. You see Parpy and Volks still quite healthy between the two of them. Over 140 HP for both of them. Parpy still playing the slow ground, trying to spray out the opponent. And look at the material count for Volks. 135 total builds. It does look like Letwick just kind of ran away, but I don't believe Letwick was able to grab his teammate's reboot card. So will basically be by himself for the rest of this game.
You know, it's going to be almost impossible to perform alone when your teammate is knocked. And there's the Storm Surge warning. These guys are 106 above it. You guys can see that, which means that there's somebody who has 106 damage less than them that is currently below the threshold, and they are going to need to hit some people, deal some damage. And that's actually the beauty of Storm Surge, right? You don't necessarily only want people kind of just lingering around in their one-by-ones, praying that the circle moves to them. You're gonna see some fights that are gonna be forced to break out because players need to get above that or they're gonna die. They're not gonna be able to make it.
Now moving towards the Dusty Divot Diner. You see Clicks
I didn't
and
even know you
Skeptic.
could farm this.
Yeah, the very young duo from NA East, and you just said yourself, I didn't even know you could farm this.
Didn't even know you could get down there.
This is the beauty of it, right? These are the top players in the world showing off the little things that they know that really no one else can pick up on. Many teams already stacking here as there's so many materials to be farmed up. And for a lot of players, Ninja, once they get max, they don't just stop there. They keep farming to have an excess for more if they need to expend a lot of materials quickly. Yes. On the bottom right of your screen, you see a fight going down in Salty Springs. A lot of grenades being thrown right there. That's going to be Serpent and Hype.
Serpent and Hype in a pretty decent spot. You're seeing, if you guys can look on the mini-map that we're staring at, every single team is now in the safe zone. Everyone is safe in the next circle. It is moving in. And double heavy sniper is in play. For those of you guys who do not know, a heavy sniper will take out a metal wall. It'll take out pretty much anything. It does 1,500 damage to structures. So if you have two teammates who have double heavy snipers, they can see a team, line up a shot of somebody hiding in a 1-by-1, and be able to take them out.
And that changes the game completely. Once you hear double heavy, you can no longer sit still ever. Or if you know where they're at, you have to make sure you have at least 2 walls of cover on that side to protect you from the inevitable double snipe. And when we say double snipe, it's as far as 1, 2, 3, shoot. And they both fire at the same time and catch you off guard.
There's absolutely zero time to react. And one thing you guys we were talking about are the rotation items. We got 6 shadows for this guy, and they have a baller, so they're sitting pretty. I think these guys are in a great spot.
Absolutely. And you see the zone did just update towards the northern side of this current storm. Storm Surge is now in play, so players beginning to drop. 80 players in total in this game. They will just rotate on out of here. Hype and Serpent don't want the fight. And that's Jay now quite weak. With Storm Surge beginning to tick in. Quentin and Lanouf now having to push a fight as Storm Surge is affecting them as well. And you see it just kind of smites them down from the heavens, and there they go. Getting dropped by Storm Surge. Unfortunate for them, but again, with not enough damage done, they do fall below that threshold.
Jeez, man, Storm Surge really does just force people into some pretty tricky situations. But again, man, it just goes to show a lot of aggressiveness is going to pay off for teams, man. You don't want to be put in that situation where, you know, you have to desperate and push. Maybe a duo that's better than you in combat. You know what I mean? And Airwax and Nikov
just That's a replay.
Was that a replay? They just went down.
Airwax and Nikov are winners. Well, Airwax at least are back-to-back winner of the Pro-Am. Does go down. Airwax double qualified as well. Tough first game for them as they do go out quite early on. 71 players left in this game. 38 duos. Again, it's a slow crawl as everyone begins to drop. Have you ever seen anything like this in competitive
No, I think that the only time that we saw numbers like this were when the circles they didn't really chunk that much and they were more centralized in the beginning of competitive. So really no one had to rotate that much and no one had to fight. So now that these circles are really just kind of moving around the map, you can't really predict them. I mean, you're getting these players who have, again, the great aim, and they're just beaming people who are focusing on trying to rotate in the circle. Now look, there's so many people coming from the south right now. And it's just free kills if you guys are in a top position with solid aim, man. You're going to Texture right now, already getting beamed. He's spamming the spacebar, trying to make it as difficult as possible to hit. He sees a lot of, look at it, already trying to figure out right now, where's he going to land? Look at all these people who are already boxed up. They're already creating these tunnels. More shots coming down. And he's going to be able to make it. 8 grenades. So that's going to be, I mean, if he can get in a position where some players are already getting focused on the outside, 8 grenades, he might be able to clean up those kills too.
Yep, that's right there. They do box up in time. Did take some shield damage, but thankfully they have some minis to replenish that in just a few brief moments as there's Eclipse now using them. He's got his teammate right next door as well. Medkit, so they're going to pop that too. Every little bit of HP matters. Saving the campfire for the late game, it appears.
Definitely got to save the campfire.
In the elimination feed right there. Here's a look at Mongrel earlier with his duo Mitro. They're set up currently in this zone. 68 players left.
Love watching this guy play, man. I'm serious. I mean, here's, you just check his inventory. Only got 2 guns right now, which is inventory rifle and a combat shotgun, so he has no spray guns. All right, spray guns are, you know, anything like to an SMG, tactical assault rifle, SCAR, anything like that. You know, you've got to have a gun that can shoot pretty quickly to kill players and hit players through their 1-bys. You know, very difficult. Look at that healing too, though. Yeah. 5 slurps, 2 slurps, 5 chug splashes.
And they already have a slurp ticking. This is insane.
And they're super close to the zone as well. They don't have to move too far.
Yep, and material-wise, look at that, 135 total builds. They're in a fantastic position to make some noise in game number 1. We'll definitely keep up to date with them. The slipstream slowly inching towards where it begins to shut down Ninja, but with so many slipstreams still available in this current zone, a lot of players are going to use that to rotate on in freely without using launch pads or the shadow bombs. There's your whole map right there. the eastern side of the zone. None of these players really going to be into play. They're going to have to inch a little bit more towards Loot Lake if they want to be safe.
Some of the best, I mean, look, these are the best players in the world, and look how close they are to one another, man. I'm so excited when they actually have to force into these fights. The Storm's going to start pushing them. Look how, I'm sorry, man. I just can't, man. You guys notice also, Stinks, man, these players are so talented. It's going to be so hard to spray through their walls and actually deal damage to them. So you need things like grenades, like Stinks, right? Little fart bombs is what I like to call them, to force people out of their 1x1s and try to shoot them as they're rotating away and trying to build new 1x1s to dodge the Stinks.
You see the Stinks right now going down on the Mongrel. And Mongrel gets immediately ripped in two as it seemed like the lobby began to focus him right there. His duo still alive.
With good rotation, luckily, hopefully.
Definitely has a bunch to, to be able to play with. The next Storm Surge has begun to kick on in. Mitro, 12 damage below, will have to begin to put shots down range. The zone pushing as well. So in this position, with the zone at their back, Mitro's goal, spray at players who have to push from the zone. They have one way they can go. They can't afford to take storm damage. They've got to push right out of it. Mitro knows that. Now begins the fire. Dubs just below as well. One of the players who qualified multiple times through solos and then once in duos.
They also have some great rotation. 2 ballers still intact. And here's the thing that you just mentioned, all these players who are going to be rotating in, being forced to rotate in. Everyone knows that.
Very little ammo, though. Look, these are the last 9 assault rifle shots in Dubs' inventory. It is getting scrappy, folks. And there's the split. Still, though, only 80, meaning combined between the two, they really only have about 150 shots to work with. The zone still pushing. 61 players left. Reminder, folks, this is game number 1 of 6 today in the duos competition. Dubs does go down as a player got that back wall and he wasn't quite ready for it. Mega frantically backing on up, trying to create some space. Will he be able to go?
He's going to be able to pop that slurp. He's got
the Storm Surge on.
He's trying to be aggressive. Oh, he's still below, right? He's going to need to be aggressive. He won't even have time to revive his teammate. His teammate got finished, actually, so he's got all the shields in the world. He can get back up to full health. Storm Surge is still ripping him apart. That slurp is barely keeping him alive.
Hitting him for 25 damage every time it winds up ticking. There it is again, dropping on in. Mega's hand is forced. Some big damage right there, still below. As players are continuing to drop all around, but Mega doing a solid job of keeping himself alive right now through the Storm Surge. Fantastic composure. Again, one of the young players on this stage looking to try to secure the title of Fortnite World Champion. No more Dubs. The duo still
okay,
down.
So now finally above. Finally above, and guess what? The most important thing to realize, guys, look at that rotation. Yes, he's alone. Yes, his teammate's down. But he has an incredible kit to not only make it to late game, but maybe even clutch this win out. He dropped the shotgun.
Okay, there you go.
Got the combat shotgun, one of the greatest shotguns to have late game. Does incredible damage, long range and close range. And all the guys, the circle just rotated now into the storm. Massive amounts of distance needs to be covered.
This Storm Surge is insane. It's still going on.
Finally taken out. 52 players left. And this is where things are about to get serious, guys.
Thomas drops some ammo right there for his teammate, Inclusia. And you see Thomas, that epic infantry rifle, one of your favorite weapons, Ninja. What is so good about that assault rifle?
It 100% rewards pinpoint accurate players, right? There's no bloom necessary. Your marker, your aim is right on their head. Boom. You're going to get that headshot. You're going to get 80 points of damage. And there's now the upgraded versions, the Legendary and the Epic, have 10 shots instead of 8. So, I mean, it just packs a punch, man. It can really catch players off guard. And that's exactly what you're going to need when you're playing against these top players who will literally build and protect themselves when they get shot once.
Folks, there are 45 players left in this very, very small zone. We are now on our 6th storm. You see it's about to begin to move, and players will frantically have to go across the map. Zayt and Saf right now discussing exactly what they should drop, pulling up their map, looking exactly where they have to go. 44 left in this one.
We already got people using shockwave grenades, guys. This is a very far rotation for the second movement circle, so this is actually going to move very quickly. These people are going to potentially get stuck on their launch pads because there's so much frequent building. It's going to be nuts. And who's going to try to take the high ground? Because after this first circle goes, this is where people start to only try to use the high ground.
And we know high ground is everything in competitive Fortnite late game. Everyone frantically moving away from the common enemy of everyone, which is that storm circle. Macwood taking zone damage. Daedra as well. King slowly bouncing on through with the Shadow Bomb. And does land.
Storm?
Yes, but taking no storm damage, just playing right on the edge of it. Yeah, right on the edge of the zone right now. Will just stay boxed up for a brief moment. As now there's 36 players remaining, stomping the elimination feed. Arkram now goes down as well. You can see the elimination feed on the top left to keep track of your favorite players. There's so much is going on. This is what tunneling is. When you hear players mention tunneling, this is it right here. You move with the zone, you tunnel your way in, give yourself cover, but not a lot of materials left. Only 22 builds, and this zone is stacked. But look who's on the high ground. It's Mr. Savage and Benji Fishing.
That would be your 2 picks, so good for you. All right, I have to owe you a bet there, man. Watch that, all right. Mongo, unfortunately, do you still know if Nitro's still alive? I mean, listen, people are dying left and right, being eliminated. More Savage just used another shotgun grenade. He already had high ground, though. The question is, are people going to try to take it? You know that if you really want the chance to win this, you're going to have to try to take the high ground off him or have a rocket launcher to just take him out of it.
He's just so weakened. Mr. Savage just looks up and beams the player out of the air. It's all Benji Fishy and Mr. Savage in the elimination feed right now. 24 players left in this one. But 20 duos. There's almost no duos remaining, Ninja.
Right, it's all solos, and this is kind of what's going to happen, man.
Mr. Savage goes down.
It's up to Benji, and listen, Benji's been in this position before. We know he can handle it. Nitro's still in the game as well. I just saw him. He looks incredibly healthy, but now taking some storm damage. Benji's just going to try it. Look at the materials. Not a lot left. They're only using their shadows. I think he has 1 build left.
Yep.
That's it. That's all he has.
He's got 10 total builds.
10 total builds.
He's just trying to outlast as many players as possible. Remember these placement points. We made it into our top 10 duos. Now
¿Qué pasa? Mr. Savage, ¿qué ha pasado? Porque ha habido una movida por ahí. Ah, vale. Un momento. Vale, voy. Que no había visto el esto. Llegué ganador. Zat. Invita al grupo y lo del directo. Voy un momento, Arques.
And I've watched so many games of competitive Fortnite, Ninja. They were the only duo left with still like 18 players remaining. When they get the high ground like that, they send 1 player down to get close. Scarlet was already weak, and there's just no shot. In the end,
Es que esto lo quiero ver porque Zai será para YouTube, supongo. Tenía high ground. Vale. Creo que ya. Sí. Un momento, Riqueza. Vale, lo del directo, eso es también para alargar las grabaciones, obviamente. Creo que es ajustes de esto, ajustes avanzados. Un momento. Es que esto te lo había dicho yo hace tiempo que lo hicieras, pero dijiste que no. A ver, ajustes. Un momento. Vale, sí. Vete a ajustes, uso compartido y transmisiones. Y ahí está.
Vale, ajustes. Le doy ajustes, ¿no?
Sí, ajustes.
Ajustes.
Uso compartido y de eso, y te aparece ahí tiempo de no sé qué, 60 minutos, que es lo máximo.
Ah, pero tengo máximo, qué raro.
Pues entonces sí debería de grabarte.
Pues qué raro que el vídeo de ayer solo 20 minutos, qué raro.
Tío, ¿qué ha pasado con Mr. Savage? Es que estaba hablando un momento por el móvil. Y en plan, me acuerdo que tenía high ground él. Hostia, tío, ese hombre con su dúo, creo que por la victoria o... No me acuerdo. En plan, creo que es el dúo que acaba con más puntos, porque si fuera por victoria se llevarían demasiada pasta. El primer dúo que gane se lleva 3 millones de dólares. El segundo, 2.250.000, creo. O sea... Si es que así da ganas quedar el segundo con 2 millones. A ver que ese es 1,5 millones por cada uno. Llevo casi una horita de directo,
¿Y si llegas a 60 minutos, no se te reinicia o cómo?
No lo sé.
Ya.
Vamos a ver qué pasa cuando llegue a 60.
Sí, pongo yo un poco más o menos también atento. Vale. Ya estoy, en teoría. Sí, vale, de tanto.
Voy a mirar. Sí, me ha notificado. Van a jugar la segunda ya, joder. Rápido, rápido. Nice. Tío, esas 100 personas, tío, tienen que ser unos bestias jugando.
Lo que me jode es que no hay tanta gente famosa como ayer, tío. Por la noche.
Ya.
Y el mapa, telita, la ola que va para arriba. Y le llamas, ¿qué mismo suena ahí?
A ver que se escuchó, pero un porrón y medio tu micro.
Vale, un momento, un momento. Es que de conocidos tienes Flash Ninja solo. Sí, alguien conocido.
No es de Face.
No de Face. ¿Van a jugar 6 partidas? ¿O es lo que me parece a mí?
Creo que sí. Sí, mira, de hecho lo pone arriba. Tío, he caído. Un momento, bueno. Voy a mirar a ver qué pasa cuando llegue a la hora.
Creo que en Pueblo Vikingo... O sea, hay gente en todos los sitios. No me he fijado si hay gente en nuestra zona.
Que lo bueno de esto es que, en plan, seguimos quemando horas para en un futuro poner anuncios, etcétera. Porque sí o sí en YouTube tienes que quemar un determinado número de horas. Vale, sin problema, ¿eh? Puedo seguir la hora, puedo seguir lo que quiera.
Pues entonces vaya tontería de eso, ¿no?
Es que creo que eso es para grabaciones, no para directos.
Bueno, no entiendo el directo de ayer, entonces, la verdad, mi directo de ayer no entiendo.
Me ha dicho Alex antes, abajo, que por la Rambla por ahí vendían una capturadora que la enchufas a la Play por 10 euros.
Hostia, hostia. Ah, ¿dice? ¿En serio?
Que está muy bien.
Ya sale mi directo de ayer que tardó 24 minutos. Yo lo tengo.
¿Has visto?
Yo lo tengo.
Se ha hecho un doble edit y los han matado los dos, creo.
¿Este chino no estuvo ayer? ¿Ayer?
Ni idea.
Me suena que sí, sinceramente.
Este es famoso, creo que es de Face. Creo, no estoy seguro.
Pues ha pillado, Ha pillado.
Sí, pero le ha dado también un disparo de 50. Esos reflejos, tío. Buah. ¿Sabes que hoy he jugado como, sin exagerar, 8 partidas o 9? He intentado hacer un challenge de escopeta y siempre me matan por la misma puta chorrada. Uno por la espalda. Gente que se metía de por medio. Pero que partidazas, qué buena. Luego me mataba, imagínate, porque no tenía materiales suficientes, que eso es lo que más me mataba. Y luego he intentado uno de Easy Eagle y creo que he quedado cuarto o quinto, que ha sido en plan ir en la mierda de materiales y de vida, reponerme de vida, pillar así un poco de materiales y le he hecho una jugada a un tío que la voy a guardar como clip porque ha sido salir del boloncho, él se ha escondido detrás del árbol, ha salido 150, me he cubierto de paredes, le he editado 150, la toma por culo. 2 disparos, 2 de 150.
¿Sabes que en refriega yo antes estaba mirando? Y digo, voy a hacer el de 5.000 de bueno, 2.500 de años con fusil. Y hay un tío que de lejos le pega un tiro con el sniper este nuevo.
Ajá.
Cojo una impulsora, me la tiro, voy a hacer pum, de quick-stop. Lo mato. LOL.
Qué buena, tío. Aquí la gente me he fijado que rota súper bien, tío. No deja ni un puto hueco. Ah, Javi me ha hecho una pérdida. Voy a llamarlo. Es que está hablando con Nieves por llamada. Hostia, pues me la he hecho hace ya 45 minutos,
Y ya. Toma. Mongral, Mongral. Yeah. Uno menos.
Escucha, pero que Mungral y ese son favoritos, Esos dos, madre mía.
¿Cómo edita el cabrón? ¿Cómo edita el cabrón?
Dios. Seguro le ha dicho tu puta casa.
Sí, porque el niño ha hecho algo, ¿sabes? Ha hecho algo a la cámara, sin una L. Creo.
Aidan. La han spameado por arriba. Vida, nice. Minis, pilla los minis. Vale, nice. Hostia, pues la ha mejorado un montón el loot, pero un montón. ¿Y está jugando en play? ¿Y tiene los ala deltas en medio?
Bueno, a lo mejor lo hago mal, pero dudo sinceramente que sea mal, Y sí, van a
Dios. Cómo dan espectáculo, me encanta.
Es que no, o sea, cuando dicen, ay, así cuando se están viendo, es que yo me pondría súper nervioso, te lo juro, estoy súper nervioso.
Sí, pero ten en cuenta que ellos están con los cascos y el juego ahí concentrados. Vale, por lo que veo, no pierde tiempo yendo a la mitad, sino que es todo el rato cambiar. Hostia, esa ordenación de loot me sorprende, la verdad.
Sí, la cosa es encerrarse, sinceramente, que matar y encerrarse. No queda otra.
Si en torneo, si, escucha, si ya de por sí en competitivo nos encerramos, es que en torneos, es que, o sea, por pasta, es que yo no salía. Y como vengan a rusear, haría lo que fuera, pero lo que fuera para salvar.
Ya, a mí me encantaría jugar un torneo de eso, lo juro, me encantaría, pero...
Sí, pero ¿cómo estaría el mando con las manos? Por lo menos las mías sudando.
Bien, las mías. Es una cosa que, a ver, que es una cosa que puede decir una, pero es que te tienes que viciar demasiado y tienes suerte de jugar bien, es eso, tienes suerte de jugar bien y ya está, porque lo jodido es eso que te hablé ayer, de que si la temporada 10 empezara a principios de verano, pues podemos engancharnos y podemos tener ahí una mini opción, una mini oportunidad de poder jugar a los torneos, bueno, más competitivos. Pero es que tenemos el listo ya encima, gente. Y tengo bachiller de perito.
A ver, yo lo he escuchado y me lo ha dicho mi padre que bachiller, el primero de bachiller es suave. El problema es segundo.
Ya.
A ver, pero que de por sí, aunque sea suave, no podemos relajarnos, es bachiller, tío. O sea, hay que meter caña desde el principio. Y así ya tenemos suficiente confianza para segundo y en segundo morir, prácticamente.
Ya.
O sea, es que es segundo y preparar selectividad. Que eso, madre mía.
Madre mía, se están haciendo con la casa, ellos.
Sí, cuanto más edits puedas hacer, cuanto más tengas tus paredes y tengas materiales sueltos por ahí por si te hace falta, muchísimo mejor. Escucha, me ha hecho gracia porque antes, en plan, estaba mi padre enseñándome unos audios de un madridista, ¿no? En plan, de un amigo que hace apuestas, ¿no? Y habla así mucho con mi padre. Pues así, en plan, en total, unos 4 minutos así hablando. Y estaba así yo en partida y he quitado el volumen y me ha disparado uno por detrás y yo iba con la PAM y él con la de combate. Y me ha disparado desde por ahí de socavón y yo estaba por la casita esta que tiene la máquina cuando vas en los tubos.
Ah, sí.
¡Qué buen edit! Pues eso. Y me he puesto ahí, me he encerrado y venía el tío andando. Viene andando así construyendo y yo, papá, ¿cuánto le queda? Y me dice, no, si medio segundo así, ya se va a acabar. Terminamos de escucharlo, lo quita y el tío ya me está ruseando. Conforme me ha ruseado, hemos empezado una puta batalla que en online, por así decirlo, hace tiempo no tengo. pero porque era bueno el tío, bastante diría yo. Pues él con la de combate y yo con esto, todo el rato tira. Yo tenía como 4 chupitos, 6 minis y un escudo de 50. Lo he gastado prácticamente todo. Me han quedado un mini, creo, y unas vendas. Pero lo he acabado matando de una forma que digo, madre mía, este tío, ¿cómo era de bueno? De hecho, lo he comentado y todo. Le he dicho, ole tus huevos, porque este tío era muy bueno. Pasa es que me he tenido que poner las pilas porque si no me dañaba el challenge. Que luego me ha matado uno por la espalda. Me ha aterrizado y me ha leteado de una forma. Pues estaba puseándole ya a uno, intentando reconstruir pared a uno que iba en un cubo. Me ha venido uno por la espalda y me ha reventado. Qué asco, tío. Pero escucha, un PvP que lo ves tú y dices, Dios, cacho PvP. Y de hecho, me ha sorprendido porque conforme él construía mejor, yo le igualaba. Y había un momento que era que, buah, digo, ¿qué tiros le estoy metiendo a este hombre? Madre mía. Digo, toma, tonto. Cuando lo he matado he dicho eso, creo.
Que mongrel, ojito, Y Ninja no lo he visto, que no está o lo han matado.
Ninja está comentando con Courage. Courage, creo que se llama.
¿Y por qué no juega el retrasado?
No sé, es que yo creo que no le hace falta la pasta, la verdad. O a lo mejor no ha clasificado. Puede ser una de esas dos. Pero piensa tú, ¿cuánto...?
Creo que no ha clasificado, creo,
Claro, pero piensa tú, ¿cuánta pasta le están pagando por comentar estas 6 partidas? Esa es otra. ¿Cuánta pasta?
¿Quién es? Con esta gente es demasiado buena, tío, es demasiado buena.
Es demasiado buena y mueve demasiado dinero.
Qué luchazo tiene este cabrón, ojito,
¿Este?
Mira el otro, las copetas, mini, amigan, para spamear.
Y a la deltas.
No, a mí la verdad que conforme me gustaría ganar algo, que en un futuro sea ganado, pero... Un momento.
Y pilla un... O sea, esos dos de ahí mueren por la tormenta, Ha cogido un quad con todos sus huevos.
Madre mía, en el partido de fútbol menos mal que no me asusta todo el rato porque ya está en madre de que vení a comprar, ¿sabes?
¿Pero vas a ir a comprar ahora?
Toda.
Ah. O sea, yo en el partido de fútbol muchísimo calor, que había un momento que no me ha dado mucho flato y joder.
Yo he metido goles y me he fatigado. O sea, no puedo más.
A ver.
Mira, en el aire por izquierda no hay nadie.
Ya, pero escucha, mucho calor y el aire... Ahora, podía seguir,
Yo sí, pero no iba a llegar muy lejos, A mi casa no iba a llegar muy lejos, está muy jodido. Ya con los 2 primeros goles, ya más... O es muy rápido o tiene lag, que es imposible.
Que es que creo, no es que tenga lag, es que creo que la transmisión a ser en directo, la de Fortnite, la que están emitiendo ahora mismo, va con un poquito de lag, pero con un poquito de nada. ¿Qué hacemos? ¿Vemos esta y cortamos ya?
A ver, la cosa sería que no le sabéis ya y en Benito déjame todos los perros.
¿Y por qué no bajas los perros y dejas el directo?
Porque como lo bajan ahora mismo, va a venir y no se lo va a creer, así que tiene que venir para verlo.
¿En serio?
Ah.
¿Y por qué no haces una foto?
No se la cree, no se la cree.
Un vídeo o algo, no sé. Una videollamada.
¿Un tomato? No, mierda. Si no arribamos. No ni qué tiro se lleva el chino rico.
¿Has visto la historia de Parejo?
Ah, la última. No sé, están como... No sé, mandándome indirectas a mensajes. Curioso.
¿Qué has votado tú?
¿Qué voto de qué?
En la encuesta, por así decirlo, porque es una barra lo que ha hecho de encuesta. Mira. Yo he votado que no estoy de acuerdo.
Me acaban de enviar un correo porque se ha suscrito Alex al canal. Muy raro, ¿eh?
A ver.
Mira, ahora voy. A ver. Sí. No vota nada.
Yo votaría en contra. En plan, la barrita se puede mover conforme estás de acuerdo o no. Yo lo he puesto al mínimo. Mongola ha recibido ahí un tiro que me da mucha rabia recibir a mí. Que cuando están spameando y pones la construcción, en plan, como que pasan tiros por lag.
Mira, esto me llega, mira, te lo mando. Te la mando.
Yo la minigun. Raro no, es que él tiene un canal y está informado de lo que tiene él.
Yo nunca lo he visto,
Mongrel, uff. Uy, el compañero muerto. Muerto Mongrel. Muerto el otro. Por pestosos y por granadas.
Las han bombardeado.
¿Te imaginas que ganan otra?
¿Quién?
Estos dos.
De materiales no van mal. Tener chupito para final tiene que ser lo mejor.
Tío, me da cuenta.
En una final de mantener estar los 2 puntos es un poco difícil, ¿eh?
Sí, pero me da cuenta que las granadas de impulso y las de sombra, tío, son súper importantes.
¿Cuáles? ¿La de sombra y cuál?
Y las de impulso, pero demasiado importantes, ¿eh? Dios, mira la parte de la izquierda, ¿cómo está eso?
Están en parque. Muy bien. Qué locura. Estoy arriba, a pie.
Si es que mira cómo rotan, tío. Eso me salió a mí en la partida que quedé segundo y estaba flipando.
Arriba, los de arriba.
Dios.
Ha tenido impulso y ha volado, y ha muerto.
Ha arriesgado High Ground por la vida, ¿no?
Sí.
Es un precio muy alto eso.
No sé si ha caído el dúo entero, pero uno ha caído del dúo.
Ayer lo vi por la noche, que un tío Arriesgó la vida por el high ground, que era famoso, era... Creo que fue Kuraye, sí, fue Kuraye. O Kuraye, no sé cómo se dice el nombre, pero fue él, que arriesgó la vida por el high ground y acabó muerto por la tormenta.
Mala muerte. Está jodido este. ¡Ah! ¡No! Se la hace, se la hace. ¡Se la ha hecho! ¡Se la ha hecho! Lo he mantenido ahí, tío.
Sí.
Ahora, te lo chuto. A la verga.
Muy bien, muy bien, muy bien. Tienen high ground, pero no excesivo, eso está muy bien. ¿Va sin materiales? ¡Oh! Va sin materiales. ¿Qué hace? ¡Puto loco! Y encima le ha salido bien y todo. ¡Pum!
¿Qué va?
No se lo cree. Voy a llamar a Javi y lo pongo. Bueno, no.
Voy a poner unas patatas que tengo hambre.
Hostia, yo tengo un puto hambre, tío.
Si hubiera alguien, respetaba eso, pero es que no hay nadie. Así que tampoco. Hola a la gente que lo vea en un futuro. Es que lo vea alguien. Oye, que grito, por favor. Cuando te pegas con el dedo chiquito en la mesa. Está bien, está bien. Hacer la jugada final, tío, el de final. Un momento, vengo ya,
Thousands of people filling up the Arthur Ashe Stadium live from New York City. Again, my name Jack Courage Dunlop, joined by Tyler Ninja Blevins for what is the first ever Fortnite World Cup Finals. $30 million on the line this weekend. Millions will be tuning on in from across the world. There's so many ways to watch, and we're just 1/3 of the way down today's action, and it's already been fantastic.
Vale, ¿cómo huele esta pata?
Una cosa, es que yo no tengo patatas. Creo que me voy a hacer unas palomitas porque tengo mucha hambre. ¿Qué te iba a decir? ¿Vemos una partida más o sí, no?
Sí, una más.
Vale, pues ahora vengo. Te dejo el directo aquí comentándolo.
Bueno chicos, las patatas de jamón fritas están muy buenas. Del día, del día. Patatas fritas, sabor jamón. Pone aquí patatas, sabor a presunto. No sé, estamos como una droga o algo. Son moradas y están muy buenas. Están cagados. Qué buena mierda está aquí. Están cagados. No me extraña. Que está eso petado, de gente, está petado. ¿Qué? Ninja, hijo puta, Su pelo parece como si fuera una lavadora. O sea, se ciñe y tal, un color u otro. Bueno, cada persona le gusta tener el pelo de un color. A mí me da igual, la verdad. Me da copia. Eso sí, he visto que Fortnite va a hacer una colaboración, no sé, una marca de ropa. Y el otro día, bueno, ayer, vi una camisa tipo así con la careta de deriva. Está muy chula. A ver, yo no soy una persona, a mí me gusta mucho Fortnite. Pero no soy una persona de que le guste que una camisa ponga Fortnite y tal así. A ver, que lo que digan los demás me la sopla. Pero es que no es como mi gusto. Pero esa camisa que se le deriva así, con partículas de la grieta, está muy chula. O sea, es una camisa que si dices, hostia, es de Fortnite. Has jugado Fortnite, si lo dices. Si no, es como muy disimulada. Así que tampoco... No, hostia. Pero ahora, cuando venga Mejía, tengo que preguntarle o tengo que mirar. Porque veo que hay gente de Argentina. Pero de España... No. Ni a México. No he visto. O estoy ciego también. No cabe duda.
It jumps all the way to 3 million. So everyone, eyes on that top prize. We are just 1/3 of the way through the action today, but I know we've had a lot of fun up here, Ninja. What an absolute blast.
Me da un poco de pena porque ayer, por anoche, hicieron un torneo, no sé el nombre, si el nombre no sé exactamente, de la Ninja. Bueno, ayer por anoche hubo un torneo y ahí está, te fue en Meet, o sea, había mucha gente, sí, más conocida. Y eso, no sé, un poco me alegraba más. Pero bueno, que eso también tiene su mérito, ¿eh? Y está muy bien, también.
And of course, guys, you've been here. We got to see Ninja. He got to go ahead and commentate some games. So what I want to know from you is, have you guys had a good time? Have you enjoyed it? If so, let's just let me hear you. You know, that was so.
Joder, putas patatas. Están buenísimas, coño.
That's what I'm talking about. Obviously, we've got quite a bit more games left to get through, but you know, if you've been watching for a long time, you know I'm a big fan of everyone that loves Fortnite. It's all about bringing people together. And I like to say Fortnite fam, that's my thing. That's what I do. And you know, there's actually a lot of people from around the world that have come here to compete, to watch, to be part of all of this. And I thought, what better way
Qué guapo el trofeo,
back to you guys than to teach you how to say Fortnite from
Está muy
all
guapo.
around the world. So in just a moment, we're going to take a look at a video, and I can't wait because this is actually the first time I'm seeing this. A lot of work went into making this happen.
Ayer
So I can't
vi
wait
en el lista de Fortnite que han sacado como una especie de dron, pero que es el autobús de Fortnite, el autobús de batalla. Pero está chulo, la verdad. Las camisas esas... Hostia, sí se parece un poco a después. Uno con Pla, tu escuela. A ver, no soy racista ni nada, pero hay muchos chinos japoneses. He visto como 3 dúos. Bueno, 4. Bueno, son buenos, oye. Pero sí, es el vicio que le tienen que echar estas personas tiene su mérito, pero mucho curro, mucho. Yo es que ahora mismo, sinceramente, no podría jugar en serio, a tope. E intentarlo, por lo menos. Que va, con mi madre es imposible. O sea, como me ve aquí un montón de horas. Y aquí salta la canción, ese compa ya está muerto. Esta canción. ¿Qué va? Y aparte que en un mes y 10 días más o menos, Palistin. ¡Qué alegría! ¡Qué emoción! De vuelta al infierno. Pero bueno, hay que joderse para tener un futuro y dinero, vivir bien y apoyar. Bueno, esto ya lo queráis. Y zumitos, siempre zumitos, porros no, zumitos. Mira, esta camisa de deriva, justo, esa camisa. Esto ya no. Esto ya no, la verdad. Si participaran eso, sí. Mira, la gorra me gusta. Me gusta. La camisa de deriva y la gorra esa, me gusta. Me gusta bastante.
Now, I know you're thinking, wait a minute, Zeke, what about like everyone else? Why is it just Golden Boy? Well, he's a Golden Boy and he's selfish and he wanted the pizza off for himself. Get called out. That's right. Now the world knows. But a few of those players actually took us up on the offer. They went out for some pizza. They had a night on the town. So let's take a look together. Check this out.
Mañana va a estar curioso porque, bueno, mañana, gente, no sé si podré dejar esto, no lo sé, creo que no. Pero bueno.
Central Park, the Empire State Building, and the first ever Fortnite World Cup Finals.
Joder, madre mía, gente, me ha dado con una patata, pero súper tocha, vibrada. Está muy, muy...
But before the action started, I took World Cup qualifying players Aiden and Chinkin out to show them the Big Apple, starting with PC Gaming Cafe, Waypoint.
What's up, boys? Welcome to Waypoint. Good to see you. Good to meet you. All right, fellas, let's go and grab a drink.
Un café. Oh.
Gentlemen, thank you so much for joining me here in my hometown, New York City. Thoughts on it so
Bueno, a mí el café me gusta, pero suave, porque los fuertes, no sé, son una mierda. Personalmente, a lo mejor hay gente que le gusta, pero a mí no mucho. ¿Eso qué es Coca-Cola? ¿Qué cojones es? ¿Nestí? Creo que Nestí, ¿Cómo mola ver algo que no entiendes una mierda? Es como una canción. ¿Lo ves? ¿Te encanta? Pero no lo entiendes. A ver, no me encanta. Esta conversación para mí es irrelevante. Yo quiero que se vayan ahí a pegar palos. En Fortnite, Y coste nada.
I try not to take tournaments like too seriously. If I play relaxed, I feel like I do better. I remember when everyone's like, this guy looks like
Dice que le gustan grandes. Grandes mapas.
Relaxed, you know, and just I feel like I played better.
Okay, so gentlemen, we're going to be heading off to some different sites around the city. We're going to go to Washington Square Park, so let's go and check it out.
Niño. Yeah, okay. Va. Ahí, dar un abrazo para quedar bien, ¿sabes? En la cámara. Cojones. Qué gracia las fichas. Joder, las patatas, me cago en la puta. Están buenas, pero dase. Tener al lado un zumito o una botella. Oh, no. Pero momento, gente, me están dando aquí lapsus. Tener al lado o un zumo o una botella de agua. Ya voy a dejar de comer ya porque como mi madre la abre. O sea, ahora mismo, gente, que tengo un pegamento y la voy a pegar. Como esta botella. Lo malo de en general de las patatas. Es que venden puto aire. Venden puto aire. Es que la vacío, la lleno, la pego otra vez y la vendo. Porque es que se ponen muy pocas. Donde se le ponen más es en... Ay. A ver. Bueno. Las patatas estas de... circulares. A ver, cuestan más caras, pero te dan más. Bueno, no hay aire, mejor dicho. Así que voy a comer 2-3 más. Hago así como un apaño, porque si no, me pilla ahí. ¿Vas a dejar sin patatas? Y se alía, pues nada. Pero bueno, gente, hay que compartir siempre. Bueno, acaso que la otra persona no te comparta. Entonces, que le den por culo. Pero en primera instancia o primera opción, compartir. A ver qué coméis, cabrones.
Whether they're rooting for me or other players, Fortnite's grown so much. I just can't wait to
see all like the crowd, and I know it's gonna get bigger and bigger every event. So,
Fellas, best of luck at the Fortnite World Cup this weekend. Seriously, nothing but the best for you.
Claro, claro.
We're in the thick of things here in New York, so I think we gotta.
Vale, me como una gente y... Bueno, me como otra más. Me la merezco.
This weekend, most importantly, it's got the Fortnite World Cup.
Una pizza.
Now that these two have had their slice, let's see how they handle
Pero
the
tío,
competition.
mételo un bocado. No, esta mariconada. Un bocado. Yo, pero, a lo mejor pillo una pizza del McDonald's, no, del McDonald's, joder. Y yo una pizza del Mercadona, o del Domino's. Y en el Domino's suelo ir con amigos, bueno, con me seguía alguien más, sí, mi padre y todo eso, a pillar la oferta esta del come bebe. Más o menos. Da gusto pagar 7 euros. Porque sales, ¡buah! Que parece que sales de una clínica y estás a 9 meses de parir. Sale muy bien, la verdad. Y voy a dejar de comer ya porque no estoy respetando. Bueno, una más. Ya está. ¡Ah! ¡Abacao! Aquí están. A ver, el pegamento. Pegamento, gente. Hostia puta, veo una otra mierda. Con ese pegamento de mierda. Se intenta. Gente, en la vida hay que intentarlo. Nunca hay que rendirse. Ah, mate. Buena puta, me dejan los dedos. Madre mía, porque estoy con mi madre, si no, esta bolsa me la zampaba. Pero tampoco es mucho. Como he dicho, ahí iré. A ver. No, gente, no veis. Pero voy a restregar el pegamento por los filamentos undestinos del papel metálico 4K. Me lo he acabado esto de inventar, pero bueno. Se restriega. Es un pegamento de estos de barra, pero son una mierda, pinchar un palo. Esto en el Steam, en plástica, me desquiciaban. Porque si no pegaban. Estuve a punto de tirar uno por la ventana. Pero me contení. Porque no hay que actuar con violencia. Algunas veces, claro. No cabe duda. Hombre, a ver. Ya he puesto el pegamento y ya era fuerte. Es una mierda de pegamento. Es que, de verdad, quiero que escupo y pega mejor. Mira, que le den por el culo, ¿sabes? Voy a pegarlo aquí. ¿Qué coño? Vale, tengo un pegamento que es que estoy poniendo el dedo encima y es que a veces esto mantequilla, ¿sabes? Que no pega una mierda. Esto no... Es que además es gracioso esto. Porque es que ahora mismo... Pero no está viendo a nadie. A lo mejor me pongo en un futuro así. Algo, pero bueno. Cosas que lo dudo mucho. Pero bueno, a lo mejor hago aquí una video reacción de esto, pero bueno. No creo. Ah, me cago en la puta madre de Pinocho. Vale, gente, me rindo, esto no pega. Voy a pillar. Cuando no me muere, voy a morir. ¡Voy a morir! Ya, me da igual. Ahora mismo, gente, les dejo con el señor Silencio. Señor, ven.
Huge shout out to DJ Mike Realm, spinning the ones and twos here at the Arthur Ashe Stadium. Golden Boy alongside Masa D-Face, Boricua Boys back at it again, looking to bring you the fun as we have games 3 and 4 on deck. And so far, this has been one of the most exciting events I've ever been to. That game 1 was ridiculous. Game 2 did not disappoint as well, Monster.
No, it didn't. I thought for a second there we're going to see back-to-back performances from Zay and Sap. And I mean, we honestly did. Everyone that was in the top 10 contestant, even Miz and Deidre, they were performing. We saw them cut it all the way through. And it's that level of consistency that's going to cut the difference in making it all the way through the top 10 and being a World Cup winner.
What I've loved seeing is that standings page, top 10, international, through and through. You got the Japanese players popping off, European players popping off, players from New Zealand. Everyone's putting in every little bit they can. But folks, it's now time for game number 3. The players are all loaded up in the battle bus, and we are about to take off. Let's see who's going to get that much closer to raising the trophy and being your Fortnite World Champions of Duos. Here we go.
Keep it going, Golden Boy, because we are jumping into game 3 as these cameras populate. Your favorite competitors are here. They've made it this far. It's the duo competition. If you were nervous before, hopefully they kicked the bucket over this little break here, and they're back, and they're recuperating.
I know I practically kicked the bucket after Vinny and Zetro won game 2, man.
A ver, gente. A ver qué se le ha salido esto, ¿vale? Volver a invitarlo. Primera kill. Joder. Ese tío de antes, el que han matado, no tenía nada que hacer contra la escopeta de tambor. O sea, estaba muerto sí o sí. Los que hemos visto antes en Pueblo Vikingo han ganado la primera partida, por cierto.
You could feel the tension, specifically when we brought up the Brazilian duos, the Brazilian players. These guys qualified, and they qualified with heavy elimination. Nyx especially being one of our only players to like literally qualify as hard as you can in the, you know, for the weekend.
He was at it each and every week. You constantly saw him at the top every single time. It was so impressive, and also qualified for solo, so we'll be seeing Nyx tomorrow. And then you got Scram. He's got 2 eliminations, but he's just hiding this one out. He hears them making all that ruckus, all the noise around him, and Scram just does not want to give up his position. Perhaps he grabbed his teammate's reboot card. He's maybe looking for that play. But Nyx and PFZin, they have to have an idea of where he's going to be located here.
Yeah, he does not want to give up his position here. He's actually just hiding in the building.
Un momento. Voy a comprobarlo. Hola. Hola. A ver, que a mí el directo me funciona de puta madre, ¿eh? De hecho, me funciona por 2 segundos o así.
And I like the fact that they're using these, the natural high grounds, right? Get to the top, hold it down. Don't really focus too much on just trying to get in their face quite yet. Give yourself that moment of opportunity and really get a lay of the land and then going for the engagement.
Yeah, absolutely. The best duos will try their best to isolate their opponents, really force them into, very weird situations like this, force the 1v1s, and hopefully get those free shots and then pursue the push here. So again, look at how now they're split up again. So Spades and Crims are doing a great job here pressuring and isolating their opponents right now. And so far, they're definitely dictating the pace of battle here.
Yeah,
that's what they want to continue to do.
They're suffocating them. Plain and simple, right? Not let them get any kind of movement there. I mean, Jamside and 7SSK7, they're having a conversation of what the play is. What is the movement going to be? But Crims and Spades are not going to allow them that opportunity to breathe. That's going to be the down there. Crims managing to knock down Jamside. He's looking for 7SSK7 around the corner, and that's going to be the elimination registered. Both players are going to be out of there. And a big win there for Crimson Spades.
What a clean push right there. Crimson Spades have so much to qualified. They were kind of looked down on like, wait a second, was it luck? Was it not? No, they're here to show it off and show why they're at the World Cup Finals. But now, hopping back with Miz and Daedra, we saw them have a great game one, came out top 10, and they're still in the running. They're about the top 10 right now as well. They suffered elimination.
No entiendo, o sea, tu directo estoy súper rayado, te lo juro.
Pero es que a mí me funciona bien.
Pues me da súper rayado. Y estoy rayado porque es que ahora mismo, lo raro es que estaba viendo la partida anterior, tal, y está escuchando ahora mismo lo que me había dicho antes, y de repente ha cambiado de media partida, ha cambiado a una partida empezando.
Reinicia YouTube. Solo te vuelvo a entrar porque yo entraba en mi móvil y me funcionaba bien.
Una mierda. No, pues está en partida, ¿no? O no, o no.
Ajá.
Ajá, que ajá está, ajá no está.
Ajá, están.
Mierda, bueno, pues la vemos y ya, pues, mire. No sé si el directo lo tengo ahí parado, tío. Extrañamente lo tengo parado ahí.
Pues dale a seguir.
A ver, transmitir partida. YouTube. No me sale nada de seguir,
A lo mejor es que se te ha cerrado el directo ya. Ya mira en tu canal. Ya mira en tu canal.
No, si me sale ahí pero parado. Vale, otra vez. Me cago en la puta. ¿Es cosa mía o no me sale el evento?
¿Qué evento?
No hay nada, no me sale nada.
¿De qué?
De la mierda de la World Cup.
¿En serio?
No, mira directo. De la mierda de la World Cup.
Ahora que quita eso que me raya.
Tranquilo, tranquilo.
Pues... Pero en Fortnite no te sale nada.
Me sale aquí iniciar el vídeo, pero... A ver, un momento. Aquí. ¡Oh my god! Vale, sí, me perfecto. Detener vídeo, sí, no sé qué puto vídeo.
Tiene 5 subs. ¿Has metido tus cuentas?
¿Qué va?
¿No has metido las cuentas otras? ¿Las otras 3?
¿Qué va?
Mejor.
Tío, no me sale nada, ¿qué mierda es esto? ¡Esto es una mierda!
Me parece que se hace en directo.
No, por eso.
Pero se queda ahí petado el directo. Y no se ha subido el otro, o sea que... Creo que el otro ha expirado.
Me cago en la puta madre de la Play, te lo juro, qué asco. La verdad es que un día le revienta la Play, tampoco me preocuparía. claramente que me compro otro.
Bueno. No me hago, Fortnite. ¡Ay, me da algo! ¡Refriega! ¡Ah! Durmiendo. ¡Ay! Mil
Tío, no me
puntos.
esta mierda, qué asco.
Arques, durmiendo. Han pasado 15 minutos. Refriega. 1000 puntos. Nivel 100. Ah, no, que no estoy con la Play. O sea que vas a bajar a todos los perros de golpe.
Sí, de golpe. ¿Tú sabes lo que va a 5 anima? ¿Eso es animal?
A ver, 5 no, pero va a hacer 1 hora de perros. ¿O no?
Vale, se me acaba de cerrar el de esto, otra vez.
¿Me has escuchado?
Sí, ¿qué pasa?
Que si vas a bajar 1 hora a los perros.
Claro.
Hostia. Pues creo que voy a seguir viendo esto.
Vale, pues el directo se me cerra, perfecto.
Voy casi para 2 horas,
Sí. Sí. Se me ha ido muy bien, la verdad, qué asco, qué asco. Qué juego.
Es como si no hubieras hecho directo, ¿verdad?
Exacto, esto no he hecho nada. No he hecho nada.
¿What? ¿Os ha impulsado a él y no lo he visto o lo han impulsado?
Si no me sale, me voy a poner a jugar, Yo te lo digo. Bueno, a jugar, que no tengo ganas. No tengo ganas ni de jugar. ¡Esto fue una mierda! Sí. Oh, esperando a XX Arques XX 27 de julio. Abduscan. Adentro. Sin miedo. Verás. Y encima ha hecho de posibilidad de hablar, tío, un montón, ¿sabes?
Ya.
A poner chistes y asco, tío.
Luego lo escucho. A ver qué te queda.
Pues se me ha bugueado la boca. Se me ha bugueado.
Reinicia el Fortnite.
¿Qué quieres que acabe de hacer?
Pero, en plan, lo ha hecho 2 veces y sigue bugueado.
Sí.
Hostia.
Sí, no.
Pues qué bien.
Si tuviera más juegos me pillaba este aire, la verdad.
Joder.
El de la tienda, el de saxofonista. Está bien.
¿Han actualizado otra vez la tienda?
Tengo la música. No. Bueno.
¿Qué baile es entonces?
El que está al lado de confuso. Mira mi directo, lo pongo.
Ah, ¿ya te funciona el directo?
Sí, es un directo.
Pero no es la World Cup.
No, World Cup no me sale, es que no tiene ni una opción. Me sale, le doy opciones a iniciar retransmisión y no me inicia nada. Nada. Una mierda. Pero bueno. Ay, qué asco. Bueno, vamos a ver si sale alguna partida así buena. Antes que venga mi madre. Que voy a tener que trabajar. Me cago en la puta. Qué asco. Qué asco. Y encima hoy, gente aquí en España, donde estoy yo, ha hecho 38 grados. O sea, es una mierda. Hoy, bueno, sí, antes del directo. ¿Qué cojones?
A ver, Arques, esta.
Ahora me sale la partida de World Cup, ¿sabes? Flipa. Ahora me sale. Vamos aquí. Está bien.
¿Has actualizado otra vez la tienda?
Tengo la música. No. Que es bueno.
¿Qué baile es, no? El que está en la...
¿Te refieres al del...
Bonita, la de 800.
ese? El de...
Sí.
El de... Tan, tan.
Y tengo ya la música a fondo.
Joder, ¿y por qué no te lo pillas?
Porque, a ver, no me lleva... Vamos, por parte. Ay, que tampoco... Prisa no hay, así que... Tampoco... ¿Te imaginas? Ganando la partida en directo, viendo la World Cup. ¿Qué? ¿Piros?
Cambiar... Si no sabes la World Cup...
Sí, no.
¿Has visto los activa el micro?
No. Espera mía. Hijo de puta, me lo quita, me cago en la puta. Y lo deleteado.
Headshot.
¿No vas a ver más la peli? Ah.
Hijo de puta, la guarda esta, me cago en la puta.
Mira, Mr. Savage. Con Benji Finch.
¿Qué cojones?
Vamos a ver si no se follan.
¿Qué haces? Tienes que me las frías, gordo.
¿Qué pasa?
Es que estaba hablando antes con Nieves por llamada.
¿Y qué?
Arques, ¿me escuchas?
Te escucho. Estoy un poco atento también porque estoy escuchando disparos de la World Cup y de aquí.
Vale,
que,
pues ha salido el tema de colgar. Como a ella no le gusta que le cuelguen, le cogí y pum, le he colgado. Me ha llamado para colgarme y no se lo he cogido. Y le he llamado y le he dicho, oye, no te enfades, pero te voy a volver a colgar. Pum, le he vuelto a colgar otra vez. Y me llama ahora, cuando has entrado tú, me dice, hola, que voy a colgar. Y cuando he escuchado colgar, le he colgado al instante. O sea, no le ha dado ni tiempo. Y dice, te odio. Y me ha vuelto a llamar y no se lo he cogido, le he vuelto a colgar. A mí no me cuelga nadie. Solo pide respeto.
¿Tienes han ganado las otras?
No.
Miguel.
Mira a ver cómo va jugando Arques en tu móvil.
Ese hijo de puta me está, madre mía.
Mira cómo está jugando Arques por tu móvil. Está haciendo un directo. Para ver cómo manquea.
A ver cómo se lo presentan los tacos.
A ver, vas a hacer puta vida. No, bro, en serio, me cago en tu puta. Quité. Vale, vamos. Estoy muerto, ¿sabes? Puro. No, aguanta. Aguanta, perfecto. Pues sí, estoy reventado casi. ¡Hostia, mojo! Me cago en la puta. A ver si me deja ya ver la World Cup, porque es que no me deja. Qué asco. Es que la verdad que ver la World Cup y jugar no es lo mejor. Y encima la final, que están ahí como locos, disparando. Manco. No me sale. Es que esto es una mierda. Es una mierda. Mira, tal, nada. Tenés. Pues no. A ver. No. Puta. Mejía, ¿estás? Hello. Juanes, si estás viendo el directo. Pues ya no. Me ha dejado solo.
Guarda.
¿Qué pasa?
Milagro.
Se va en el mío.
Que me han quedado ahí. Te ha salido el negro ahí de la World Cup ahí. ¡Hostia!
Hijo puta, ¿sabes lo que estás jugando en esto? Es imposible.
Ya.
Y solo me va la World Cup y las partidas. Todo.
Y sí, Juanes está viendo el directo. Que se le ha bugueado la World Cup y no le deja entrar. ¿Quieres? Es broma, esto no te lo vas a comer. Es malo esto.
¿Qué?
Esto es malo. Además que es imposible. Tío, mira cómo rota ese hombre. Oye, que lo estoy volviendo a escuchar. Arriba España.
Ay. Ahora, tío, porque si no, es imposible.
¿Lo has salvado?
¡Niño!
Arques, por cierto, Javi puede.
No.
Arques. Tío, me está dejando sordo, ¿qué haces?
Tío, porque si no...
Animal, me has dejado sordo.
¿Qué pasa? ¿Qué ha hecho?
Que el retrasado me ha dejado sordo. ¿Qué gallo?
¿A quién se le fue un gallo?
¿Qué gallo me ha salido?
Se le fue un gallo. ¿A quién?
Uf, me dejó sordo.
Me voy a poner la cosa ahora, que me da alegría. Bueno, gente, después de este directo de 2 horas, creo que lo voy a ir dejando por aquí.
Mira.
Es que ¿qué?
Escucha, Nancy. Esto aquí en el casco.
¿Ese quién era?
Arques. Esos dos muertos, tío, la subiría a clip, te lo juro. Enfados de Arques. Reaccionando a los enfados de Arques.
Ay, hombre.
Pues llevo 2 horas,
Pues yo llevo casi 40 minutos, pero la puta Play pues ha dicho, venga, ¿qué pasa? Mala.
Quita eso. A que lo llevas para la cocina, porfa.
Una. Y cambia el grupo.
Voy a decirle, tira. Arque, es una cosa que dice Juanes. Se muere por la tormenta, que eso. ¡Ah! Casi.
¿Ese quién era?
Macwood.
Mató a Felipe.
7 eliminaciones, Dios.
Ah,
¿Quién es este niño? ¿Quién es el que
Un Juanes en 2 años. Es broma, hombre.
Pues bueno, era una World Cup muy bueno.
Arque, es una cosa.
Dime.
¿Le digo a Juanes de que baje por la noche o no?
A ver, pero que no se emocione.
Bueno, tú dirás, si quieres que baje, le digo.
Sí, sí.
Vale, y otra cosa, dice que si juegas tú pones el dúo en competitivo.
¿Qué va? Dile que no. Ahora estoy jugando esto, pero porque no me va a World Cup. Y estoy encima frío. Mi madre va a venir ya. Y
No,
va a
no
venir
quiere
y va
perder
a ser
puntos.
adiós. Y vas a perder puntos, ¿sabes?
Dios, qué deleteada.
Porque tengo más posibilidades de ganar una competitiva a pico que soportar a mi madre.
Supongo que le salió tu papá en el
Me cago en la
dedo.
puta.
Y luego vamos a poder jugar a World Challenge.
No te lo confirmo, ¿sabes? Tampoco.
No lo confirma.
Mira, no. ¡Niño! No huyas. No, no.
¿Qué?
Por aquí.
Seguro que te dijo a ti.
Tío.
A los dos.
No, no, niño malo, niño malo, niño malo. Niño malo.
With 38 points, they have that victory royale from game 1 and 16 eliminations. Mega dubs second place, looking pretty. No victory royales for them thus far.
Vale.
Saw Zexro and Vinny do the same thing, but it's calculator and
Mira, por este momento, a comparación de de estas anteriores partidas, estoy jugando bien. Eso sí, me gustaría minis o algo. ¡Me cago en la puta! ¿En serio? Venga, 38. Madre mía, ese tiro la pasada por al lado, vale. No sé ese tiro cómo no era, de verdad. No lo sé, no lo sé. Ese hijo de la chingada. Madre mía, venga, activando a Aimbot. Nada, en esta no me cargo, no voy a gritar. Está bien. Había aquí uno, el otro. Madre mía. Ay, Dios mío. Tío, había un montón de gente en...
¡Manco!
En parque. Espero, Juanes, que eso no me lo... Espero que eso no me lo estés diciendo a mí, porque si no... Que gallo, tío. Pero tú el que te ríes, alpargata. Alpargata.
¡Manco!
Alpargata.
¡Manco!
Alpargata.
¡Manco!
Y pollas.
¡Manco!
Pero tú qué, ¿un loro o qué? ¿Tontito?
No, tú eres un loro. ¡Manco! ¡Manco! ¡Melón! ¡Manco!
Sandía.
¡Manco!
Melocotón.
¡Manco!
Pera.
¡Manco!
Vamos a... Socavón. Una de mis zonas favoritas. Porque las demás son mierda.
Están diciendo aquí los ganadores. Creo que si corto el directo nos da tiempo a jugar una partida, ¿no?
No sé.
Vamos a probar, ¿no?
¿Cortas ya?
Creo que sí. Es que no hay que hacer más.
Tío, tiene el directo... Me da raya, tío, porque tiene el puto directo ahí y nada. A la verga.
Hostia, llevo 2 horas y algo.
Cago en la puta, tío. Qué asco el directo, los cojones. Y encima se me buguea esto. Es que más suerte no tengo, ¿sabes? Tan, tan, tan. Tararán.
Yes, I mean, we've seen it from the start of every round. Some teams are just
ver,
more
esto
aggressive
bien.
than the others, and they know how to stick together.
A lot of great moments in that game, and good news for us is that we got Sundown standing by to make it all down. Sundown
De 1 minuto y algo,
¿El qué?
Se te ha subido un directo de 1 minuto con 52 segundos. Yo lo he borrado.
Ya, el que me ha salido.
Bueno, gente, aquí finalizó el directo. Nos vemos en la siguiente partida. Adiós.